Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Geraldine Isuzie. To my new viewers, thank you for joining me, and to my old subscribers, you are welcome back. This YouTube channel is all about natural skincare tutorials and general lifestyle. Today I'll be taking the topic why you need to use a sunscreen daily. First off, what is a sunscreen? A sunscreen helps protect your skin against the harmful rays of the sun. It is called the ultraviolet rays of the sun. For a sunscreen to be effective, it needs to have a broad spectrum SPF, sun protection factor. Most people argue that for a sunscreen to be effective, it has to be higher, like for those that have 50 SPF, 90 SPF, 100 SPF. But it doesn't work that way. Even if it is 30 or even 15 SPF, as long as it is written on it broad spectrum, it will still work fine. Most people believe they only need to wear sunscreen on a sunny day. It shouldn't be. You're supposed to wear sunscreen on a daily basis, even when it is cloudy, as if it wants to rain. This is because the clouds cannot filter ultraviolet rays. They only filter sunlight. So you might think on a day when it's not very sunny that there won't be ultraviolet rays. No. And ultraviolet rays are of two types. We have the ultraviolet aging rays, which are the UVA rays. That is responsible for aging of the skin. And we also have ultraviolet burning rays, and that is responsible for burning, that is having sunburn. That's what happens when somebody goes out and they come back and they notice that their skin has been burnt by the sun. So if you think you can escape the burning rays, then you cannot escape that of the aging rays, because there's some people that have never had sunburn in all their life. Like I, for instance, I've never felt sunburn, which is also known as hyperpigmentation. It has never happened to me on my skin. So if I now deceive myself that okay, I won't make use of sunscreen because my skin has never been burnt, so I'm covered, I'm making a world of mistakes, because if I don't get affected by the ultraviolet burning rays, the ultraviolet aging rays will still be waiting for me. So it is essential for you to make use of a sunscreen daily. When applying your sunscreen, it should be the last thing before your makeup. Some people make use of facial moisturizer, then still go ahead to apply their sunscreen before they now use their makeup. But I use my sunscreen as my facial moisturizer during the day. Then at night, I indulge in other luxury moisturizers or oils that I choose to make use of. But during the day, my sunscreen is my facial moisturizer. So after toning, that's after cleansing, I finish washing my face after having my bath, I pat my face dry, I apply my toner, then I just apply my toner, then just go straight to apply my sunscreen before going ahead to use my makeup. This is because it helps the skin to stay protected. If you now go a step further by even making use of sun protection, which are other stuffs like sunglasses, I'm always with mine. It's always in my handbag. That's sun protection. And for those that make use of wide brimmed hats, so it's like giving you extra protection. But even with the sunglasses and your wide brimmed hats, you still need a sunscreen. That way you protect your skin from untimely aging. There was a research that was carried out in the United States where a group of women, let me say, okay, like for an instance, let's take an instance, like they were 100, then 50 were placed on, they already had wrinkled skin, all of the 100 ladies. So 50 were placed on sunscreen, while the remaining 50 were left that way. So the 50 that were placed on sunscreen, after about 3 months, they noticed that their skin, started aging backwards. Like the wrinkles cleared, their skin brightened up, in complexion. Not like they were using lightening creams, no, just because they were using sunscreens alone. The wrinkles faded and their complexion even became brighter. While those that went without the use of sunscreen for that time period, for the 3 months, they noticed that there was a great difference between the two sets of ladies. Those that made use of sunscreen, their skin aged backwards, while those that were not making use of sunscreen, the wrinkles had even grown worse. So which would you choose? Some people even feel that, okay, like drivers, a driver that is always seated at the wheels might be like, okay, I'm always in a car, so I don't even need a sunscreen. You lie, because if you notice after a while, you will notice that the part that is exposed to the sun's rays will develop wrinkles after a while the other part that is not exposed to the sun's rays will still be looking good. So, you could just save yourself the stress by just applying sunscreen everywhere, because it makes no sense that, okay, you apply sunscreen on one part and leave the other part. Why don't you just apply sunscreen everywhere and see it work for you? If you have not added the use of sunscreen to your skincare regimen, you have still not gotten it. Because those that keep exposing themselves to the sun's rays, for a longer period of time, because it keeps accumulating. The skin will not forget. It keeps accumulating it. So even if you don't use sunscreen, you've not been using it, you don't use it for like 2-3 months, and you don't see any side effects, your skin keeps accumulating it for you. After a while, you just notice that even if you were not dark originally, you just notice that you can't go back to your former complexion. You can't go back to your former complexion because of the accumulation of the damages is already made on your skin. So it pays you to just use sunscreen on a daily basis. This way you save yourself the heartache of, considering if your skin will be burnt by the ultraviolet burning rays, or if your skin will age and start developing wrinkles by the ultraviolet aging rays, or if your skin will now be prone to having cancer, skin cancer. Yes, it is gotten from the sun, not from the use of bleaching creams. Skin cancer comes from the action of the sun's ultraviolet rays on your skin. So why don't you just save yourself the heartache? Get a sunscreen that works for you, that works for your skin type. Because I've heard a whole lot of complaints. When I use sunscreen, it makes me sweat. When I use sunscreen, it darkens my complexion. When I use sunscreen, it makes me break out. You've not been using the right sunscreen for your skin type. When you get the perfect sunscreen for your skin type, you won't have those issues anymore. For someone that has an oily skin, you should look out for gel-based sunscreens. That way, it just disappears into your skin and it doesn't make you sweat, it doesn't make you break out, and it doesn't darken your skin as well. Imagine someone with an oily skin using sunscreen meant for somebody with a dry skin. What do you expect? You have excess oil, which the ultraviolet rays of the sun will act upon, and it will now help to darken your skin because of the oxidation of the excess oil on the skin. Help yourself. Include the use of sunscreen into your daily skincare regimen and watch your skin blossom. I'm sure you got so much value. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it as well, subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell so you always get to know once I have new content. For those of you that have been struggling with acne, have you lost your self-esteem, that you find it hard to go out without wearing makeup, covering all the blemishes with makeup? Help is available. I have a book, the Acne Handbook, a guide to get rid of acne. It breaks down acne into the different types available, how it is developed, causes, foods you're supposed to stay away from if you have an acne prone skin, what even predisposes your skin to breaking out in acne, and foods you should eat to maintain a clear skin as well. How you can develop your mindset to now finally see your skin being blemish free. To get your own copy of the Acne Handbook, there's a link in the description of this video. Click on it to get your own copy. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Cheers.